So let's talk about The Sims 2. The Sims 2, my favorite game, came out in 2004. It was amazing. But see here, you didn't want to walk away from the computer when you were playing The Sims 4. 2. God, how much have I had to drink? So when you're playing The Sims 2, bad stuff can happen. What kind of bad stuff, you may ask? Well, let me show you. So here in The Sims 2, we have my chaos family once again. There's Joe, Jenny, Jeremy, Jasmine, and James. And literally, I could barely even get the camera going. And Mewo has started destroying their couch. And the chaos marriage has fallen apart within the first like 30 seconds. You look, oh hey, there's no couch. Yeah, they're gonna have a lot of fun watching TV. But, you know, there's some happy family bonding, including, you know, getting vomited on by a toddler. Because that's what you do right after a baby has eaten. You throw them in the air so they can power puke on you. That's what you do. I can tell you that as a parent. If you like being puked on, just throw them around for a while. It'll happen. So, a little while later, you know, nothing too interesting happens. We have the toddler sleeping in the pet bed because nobody put them in the crib. So, a little bit child neglect, not gonna lie. The toddler, James, is probably the most unhappy child so far. And he, is just hanging out in the cat bed, which, let me tell you, I bought Mewo the fanciest bed she could have. And she doesn't even sleep in it. She sleeps on the bed. So then you end up with the parents sleeping on the kids' beds and the kids, and it gets confusing. Nobody puts the toddler in the crib. So it's just everyone's playing musical beds here. But it's kind of adorable at the same time. That's one of those little features in The Sims 2 that I really love, where the toddler sleeps in the pet bed. It's just adorable. Like, toddlers are adorable. It's what they do. And Mewo starts to run out of food. So she licks puddles. Yeah, puddles. But eventually, somebody feeds her. And it makes me so happy. Because in The Sims 4 and The Sims 3, nobody fed them. Why don't you feed your cat, Sims? You're supposed to be smarter. Yeah, and then they're eating gross food, so they vomit a few times. Their toilet's gross. Their shower's broken. Mewo eats their homework. And, you know, we lose the kids because they aren't being fed, I think. Yeah, they're hungry. They're hungry. And it's the toddler's fault because no one took care of the toddler. So that was fun. And then, you know, their house gets disgusting. Neighbors are knocking over their trash can. And they have bills all over the floor. Garbage, recycling. Mewo's pet bed is gross. That they get cockroaches. And you know how Sims feel about cockroaches? Really how anybody feels about cockroaches. They're disgusting. You're devastated. You cry. No one wants cockroaches. But the other thing with having a disgusting roach-infested house is you get the flu, apparently, in the Sims world. So, all of our Sims get sick. Jenny's been out on the streets, like, panhandling. And then, you know, the thing with the flu in the Sims is the Sims don't really take care of themselves. And if they are really unhappy, they don't recover. Instead of recovering, the consequence for getting really sick with the flu and not taking care of yourself is dying. So these Sims, they slowly start getting picked off one by one. And they aren't paying their bills. You know, the repo man's gonna show up. And pretty soon, there's no one left, you know? Joe's gone, the kids have been gone. It's just Jenny. And then we lose Jenny too. So it's just Mewo. See, and this is the difference with The Sims 2 and why I love it. It's quirky, it's crazy. The Sims have minds of their own. They do some really crazy stuff, and there's consequence. If your house is disgusting, you're more likely to get sick. If you get sick with the flu of all things and don't take care of yourself, bad things can happen. And I know that might not be the best time to say that, but it's kind of common sense. If you're sick, take care of yourself. And other than that, my takeaway is that The Sims 2 rocks. Make it free on Origin.